Hello Livewires, Heather Boyd Wire here.
Today I'm making beaded infinity sign rings.
You could find the templates for these rings and many more in my Rings to Make and Sell ebook. I'm going to link that up below in the description. And without further ado, here's the tutorial.
I'm using 18 gauge Beaded German style wire, 24 gauge artistic wire, and I have my stepped ring mandrel. I'm using 4 and 6 millimeter hematite beads and 6 millimeter miracle beads. My tools are the Beaded Slimline Series chain nose and round nose pliers, their Glimmer Series nipper tool, their nylon jaw pliers, and the Beaded bail making pliers. We'll start with about 6 inches of 18 gauge German style wire, and with the looping pliers we're going to make an infinity sign. Bring the wire around, and once you've made the infinity sign, we are going to take the end and bend it at a right angle. From there we're going to hold the infinity sign and bring the wire around the mandrel. Measure where the next one will start, leaving space for the bead. Remove it from the mandrel. Bend the wire at a bit of an angle. Adjust it as you need. With the bail making pliers, make another infinity sign. Bring the wire around. Make sure they're the same size. Bring the wire around again, wiggling it around until they're the same size. Now we're going to clip the end flush, press it down with the nylon jaw pliers so we have 2 vertical infinity signs. Adjust it on the ring mandrel. From there we'll get about 4 inches of 22 gauge artistic wire. We're going to place it over the ring, holding it in place between the infinity signs and bringing the wire over and around the band to secure it in place. We want to make sure there's no slack, and we're going to bring the wire over the infinity signs around the band, giving it a little tug so there's no slack. Take the end with the chain nose pliers. We can continue to wind it around the band as many times as you like. I did about 5 times. Just continue coiling it around the band, giving it a good little wiggle. We'll do the same on both sides. Bring it around first with your fingers. Sometimes it's easier to do with the pliers. Give it a little clip on both sides with your flush cutter or the nipper tool. With the chain nose pliers, just squeeze the coil together if there's any spaces, and hold and twist to tighten up that coil to really make sure there's no slack in the wire. Put it on the ring mandrel to adjust it a little more, and there's your finished ring. If you want to do multiple beads, you can get about 6 inches of 24 gauge artistic wire. Start in the same way, where we're going to attach the center bead, wind the wire around a couple of times on both sides, flip it around. We've got the 6 millimeter hematite bead in the middle, holding it firmly, tugging the wire so there's no slack, bringing it around a couple of times to secure that center bead in place. Give it a good little wiggle, press it in a bit, bring it through again. Squeeze in the wires. Make sure there's no slack. Push it in. And now we're going to put one of the wires through one of the loops in the infinity sign. Add your 4mm hematite bead. Put the wire down through the other loop on the other infinity sign. Do the same on the other side. Bring the wire up through the loop. Add your 4mm bead. Bring the wire down through the other loop. You want to make sure you give the wire a good little tug so there's no slack. Start winding it around the other side. You can wind it around as many times as you like, wiggling the wire so it's not loose and it holds the bead securely in place. Give it a good little wiggle. Squeeze in the infinity signs. Continue coiling the wire until you're happy with how the coil looks. Go to the other side and do the same. Bring it down and around. This ring is like my classic rings to make and sell, except it has 2 loops instead of 1. Now we're going to clip both ends with the flush cutters. Rotate the coil, bring it in so there's no spaces, put it back on the ring mandrel, adjust it, squeezing it in with your thumbs, and there's your finished ring.
Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making tutorials. Join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share pictures of your wire art and wire jewelry. Hop over to the Wire Lady TV channel every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where I troubleshoot new ideas for wire art and jewelry, and I welcome your ideas and special requests. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.